Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Victory Voice TV, where you get all those news that matter to you and to me. Yes, this one is coming from United Kingdom. It says, "Stop these injustices against Igbo." Open letter to President Tinubu by Igbo leaders in United Kingdom and Ireland. Oh my God! Please, I want you to pay rapt attention while I read. The Igbo leadership and its cabinet in the United Kingdom and Ireland are not happy with what Igbo are passing through in Nigeria since its amalgamation in 1914. Our colonial masters merged three big nations, and since then, Igbo have been the victim, with Britain supporting North and Western and West against Igbo. The first military coup in January 15, 1966, had participation of all parts of Nigeria. The reason for the coup was the free chief Obafemi Awolowo from prison and to make him president. Yet it was tagged Igbo coup. The second coup in June 1966 saw the killing of General Aguiyi Ironsi together with young Igbo officers. General Ironsi was on a pistol. Like a dog, he was murdered in cold blood. His killing was followed by the 1966 pogrom, where over 3 million Igbos, mainly vulnerable, were killed. The meeting held at Aburi was to find lasting peace. It was unanimously agreed that the country adopt a confederation structure in the interim. Gowon was advised against it. This led to Biafra War, with UK, US, Russia, France, and Germany spearheading the killing of Igbo. The war ended with the proclamation of no victor, no vanquish by the Gowon administration. The proclamation was a hoax. It was agreed that the Igbo land would be rebuilt, but it was not implemented. Rather, all bank savings of Igbo were converted to 20 pounds, which was equivalent to 20 naira, and the balance transferred to Nigerian ports. Indigenization and abandoned property policies were implemented to impoverish Igbo the more. After the war, Igbo were almost beggars. The Igbos were made a minority in the eastern region with two states, Anambra and Imo. The former minority in the eastern region, eastern Nigeria, was given the states of Rivers, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom. The South people were made to hate the Igbos. The oil-producing areas of Igbo land were ceded to non-Igbo states. This was to the annoyance and irritation of Igbo. During the regime of General Obasanjo, import licenses were introduced. The Igbo got nothing. The licenses were given to Northerners and the Yorubas. Some of them sold their license to Igbo because of the anger. When goods imported by Igbo landed, these were seized by federal government. The federal government also introduced quota system to kill merits. If Igbo students scored highest in JAMB, they wouldn't be admitted until students from other nationalities designated as disadvantaged were admitted. That was how Igbo embraced private schools. During the current state curation, Igbo got only 5 states: South 6, and Southwest 6, and North over 20. Igbo continue with their resilience and trade. Their resources of importation at One Seaport were closed in 1999. They began importing from Lagos. The route was made impassable coupled with exorbitant import charges. About 240 importers left Anambra from Lagos. In Lagos, Ndị Igbo legitimately bought empty lands and swamp areas and built their houses and other investments. They got approval from government. Ndị Igbo began to leave Lagos when powers that be never allowed Igbo investment to thrive. Nigeria's foremost indigenous industry began in Igbo land, but were destroyed by the same system that created unemployment among our youths. Hatred was created between Igbo and Niger Delta, and Igbo race became endangered species. Ndị Igbo moved to Kano, and it is the same problem. Ndị Igbo left for Abuja, and they began experiencing the same thing. Our people are suffering. They brought Boko Haram by opening borders for criminals. Our governors signed documents before winning election so they can become stooge to oppress their brothers. In politics, Nigerians agree that it should be the turn of Ndị Igbo through rotational presidency, but PDP and APC never allowed it. Peter Obi emerged against all odds in 2023 general election. INEC ensured that votes did not count. Bola Tinubu was declared winner, and the Yoruba, because Tinubu is theirs, now bounced on Ndị Igbo in Lagos. They destroyed properties of Ndị Igbo at Ladipo, Balogun, Alaba, Trade Fair, etc. They never destroyed the Igbo property in last administration under Tinubu. Lagos Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Oppressive measures are being used against Igbo in Lagos with no justification. By killed by deplorable and helpless condition Ndị Igbo are going through in their country. Nnamdi Kanu came up as biblical Moses and canvassed that if Ndị Igbo would not get their share, allow them to go. That was how he was hunted down, and despite court rulings freeing him, federal government refused. They want him dead. Ndị Igbo engaged in protest, and some of them ended up dumped at the lagoon. Peter Obi, during the litigation to reclaim his mandate, never instigated violence. Buhari came and gave employment to his people. Tinubu is doing the same. Both believe in favoritism. Ndị Igbo are not giving employment. Ndị Igbo are not complaining. What have Ndị Igbo done? Two things must happen to take Ndị Igbo as partners in decision-making of government in Nigeria, or let us go. Ndị Igbo want one Nigeria. We are law-abiding. Allow us to do our trading, because that is the only thing that we can do, since we are not allowed to preside over the affairs of this country. But Ndị Igbo won't be allowed to be. If you want Ndị Igbo to leave Lagos, let federal government peacefully quantify Igbo properties in Lagos and settle the owners. It should not be a case of abandoned property again. Stop using the federal might to fight Ndị Igbo. There should be immediate compensation for Igbo properties already destroyed. Let every Igbo man submit all their investments in Lagos and get compensated so they can return to Ali Igbo peacefully. It is our plea. We are not begging. Our investments across the Federation can never be in vain. This is the last cry, or Igbo people would defend themselves again. If an Igbo man becomes president, Nigeria will become United States. But such will never be allowed. We have seen the war. We lost almost 5 million souls. If Hausa and Yoruba love Nigeria, where are their investments across the Federation? We don't want marginalization. Our youths are intelligent. Tinubu should rethink and stop this carnage against Igbo in Lagos. In Lagos, only Igbo properties are discriminately marked for demolition. Signed, Eze Okechukwu C. Nwosu, Eze Isiobi Igbo, UK and Ireland. God bless you. Now you are thinking like human. We are moving. We have gone beyond crying. We are no longer crying. Please, merge your strength, your authority and power with that of Simon Ekpa. Do not look down on him because of age. Please, he has all it takes to pull Igbo out of Nigeria, even with force, and we will defend our land. This is the news we have for you, my people. I know this will speak volume, and I know this is speaking your mind. We do not want one Nigeria again. Hear it and get sense. Get sense and get peace. That is all we want to say. Thank you very much for your time on this very channel. God bless you all.